Welcome to Small Talk. My name is David Shaw. I wonder what you think the following have in common. Jeremiah of the Old Testament, Emmeline Pankhurst of the suffragette movement, Martin Luther King, and possibly the Insulate Britain protesters. Let's start with Jeremiah of the Old Testament. Jeremiah was arrested on a number of occasions. He was arrested because he was a public nuisance, and certainly one of the arrests was because he was blocking a thoroughfare. He was put in a cistern. Jeremiah was somebody who was abused, but never sought to abuse or harm anybody else. And why did he do these things? Well, God told him to do these things because the people just wouldn't listen. He'd been banging on with his uncomfortable message, or should I say God's uncomfortable message, for ages, but nobody would listen. And then Emmeline Pankhurst. If you've never watched the film Suffragette, stop watching this recording. Write down on a piece of paper, I must watch Suffragette. It's an extraordinary film about ordinary women. And while it's true Emmeline Pankhurst doesn't get a high profile, she's played by a high profile actress, Meryl Streep. Pankhurst herself was arrested many times. And the suffragette movement, the women suffered violent abuse and discrimination. They themselves attacked property and chained themselves to buildings, but never sought to harm anybody. Why did they do it? Because for decades they had been seeking equality, but they'd not been listened to. Retrospectively, I believe as a Christian, looking back, they were seeking to establish the equality that God had placed at the centre of creation. And then Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was arrested 30 or more times, sometimes for just being a public nuisance, blocking the pavement or marches over bridges. He advocated non-violent civil disobedience. There is no doubt in my mind that the work that Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement were about had God's fingerprints all over it. You get the picture. So I ask you the question, what do you think about those people who are protesting about insulating Britain? Oh, and Jesus. He overturned money changers in the temple. Not nice, not respectable. Livelihoods were seriously impacted. Makes you think, doesn't it?